Welcome back to In the Midst. So something that I wanted to share with you is that one thing, you might not know is that we are a homeschool family. I have 2 kids, and this year in August, we are starting 7th grade and kindergarten. So there's going to be lots more to come with that. I'm really excited to share that part of our life and our homeschool journey with you. And I really hope this is an encouragement to someone else. If you're on the fence, if you're struggling, you want to, but you're just not sure, go for it. Do it. You may get to Christmas and you decide, maybe this isn't what God wants for us. Go to school. It's not a big deal. But if this is something that the Lord has laid on your heart to do it. Just trust Him. Just do it. So with that, I'm not like a super organized person, but there's a few things that I just do that I like. It doesn't change year to year or whatever. So we have found the curriculum we like and we just stay with it. Sometimes I do look into other things just to see, maybe is something a little bit affordable, is something, do my kids need something different? But for the most part, I look, but I don't ever buy anything. I just stick with what we know, and I buy everything new. I don't buy anything used. It's so hard for me. It's so much to piece it together. Go to the used bookstore and, here's a math book and maybe an English book. But English has 3 books. You've got spelling. Our curriculum gives us spelling and poetry, English, or the language, arts, and then we have writing, penmanship, and then we have reading. It's all part of the language arts program of what we use. So when I order the kits online, it gives me a 10% discount versus if I were to buy those same exact things all individually. So if I do start buying things individually, it has to be worth it. I'm actually going to have to save money. Otherwise, that 10% off that kit, it really does come out cheaper. It doesn't seem like much, but it is. And we get free shipping every day, all year, all the time, every order. So it's worth it for us. So one thing I want to talk about today, I just finally got this in the mail for this year. One thing I always buy is this. This is from Mardel Bookstore, Mardel, Mardel.com. That's the only place I found this. The first place I found it was actually in store, but the store was in Colorado Springs. So since we don't live there anymore, there's not one around here. So I have to order it online. This is a simple plan homeschool planner. If you go on their website, you put in a simple plan, it's going to give you the the parent edition. There's a student edition if you want your children to use a planner for themselves, their assignments or whatever. And now this year, something cool they've started doing is they have an undated book. So you can buy it and just fill in your own dates. It doesn't matter. I haven't done that yet. I've thought about it. I just need to buy a couple and just have them, so I don't have to do this every year. But after shipping and taxes, this was $31 and some change. And this is the dated one, 21 to 22. So every year there's a new design, new theme with their planner. So when you first open this up, there's a pocket. So it's just a folder. This is pretty heavy. I feel like it's not super thin. And there is like a coating on it, so it's kind of glossy. And the beginning is going to give you general information. I need to just keep this up here. It's going to give you kind of a little bit of how to start, what's included. Your names are on the front. If you take it out, take it on a trip, you lose it, leave it in the restaurant or, whatever. Everyone does their own thing, so that's cool. This gives you all of your children. So this is actually set up to homeschool more than one kid at a time using this planner. So you don't have to have a planner for every student. So this one gives six. If you want to write that in the front, then you can. There's some sample pages. Let me get this open here. It gives you like a class schedule page. It gives you, I'm going to just kind of fold this. That's what I'm going to do. It gives you like a overview of the things that you want to accomplish this year, and it's broken up by quarters, divides everything into a fourth quarter. There is a monthly overview. So you have things to accomplish. You have special activities, something you know, especially for some of you that pre-plan ahead a lot, like a month at a time. This is fabulous. I don't really use this much, this part of it. You have websites, you know, this already has filled in Mardell and Hobby Lobby. So your reading list, you know, what are you wanting to get accomplished to read? Prayer requests and answers, and supplies needed. So you know for September, you've got a special project and you're going to need, maybe there's something to be printed out, maybe something to be typed, maybe something to be laminated. Then you make notes, jot it all down. You can see it all at the beginning of the month. This next page is going to show you the overview of the month. So 1 month at a time, dated boxes to write everything in, notes, and the next month, month before, month after. So if you've got a vacation coming, write it in. We've got doctor appointments, dad's taking a day off work, you know, church activities, whatever it is, you can fill that in here and see it quickly. The months, all of them have tabs, so you can quickly go, okay, we're in August, we're in September, whatever it is. This part of it I haven't really used yet, so I'm really excited to try this. So this is going to be your weekly view. So you've got your the date and the day. September 13th is a Monday. So on the sideline, you get to write your subjects, whatever classes it is that you're teaching. They use this to check off that it's completed. And then right beside it, they write the initials for each student. So you can use this for multiple kids. Each kid gets their own row. I've only had one up to this point. Last year we did K4 with my daughter, and I just wrote hers over here because it wasn't a ton of work. This year's kindergarten, there's going to be a little bit more. And you just, you know, write in there, you know, this says lesson 1, section 1:1 to 1:5, you know, just a quick, whatever they're doing, and use the check marks, check it off. You can easily look, okay, we're done with English, we're done with Bible, we're going on to the next thing. There's a place for notes on the end. There's pages in here for a curriculum tracker. If you use, you know, different things, you want to write down what everyone's doing. So this shows English 2nd grade that they are using rod and staff. If they are, it's got handwriting 2nd grade, a reason for handwriting. Math, master books. English 5, they've got an example of Bob Jones, but for math, they're using primary math workbook from Singapore. So whatever, you know, if you want to write that down and keep up with it, and then here's the source. Where did we buy it? Any notes you want to put. Was it just a teacher manual? Was it just a test? You know, how much was it? That way you just have all that. It gives you an attendance keeper. You just write down, you know, if you want to circle the days that you did or check it off, put an X on days you didn't do, whatever. And then down here at the bottom, it's going to give you a place for all the totals. For first semester, days present, days absent, and how many for the year. So it's giving you a sample key of, it's like a slash mark for days present, circle days absent, and a straight line through any holidays, breaks, and vacations. Then it gets into the planning section where it's all those sample pages, they're here, they're just blank. So you get into July, there's a Bible verse at the beginning of the month. These are not always King James verses. So July gives Psalm 37 verse 4 from the ESV. So just watch that. You know, it's not even something that you have to use. I love, love, love the way the weeks are set up. It's clear, it's easy. You have the day and the date up here. There's plenty of room to write in whatever you're doing, whatever you're going for. Are we preparing for a test? Are we preparing for a project? You've got 2 or 3 kids. And it's going to give you Monday through Friday every week. If we did school on Saturday, I would write that over here and write the date up here. Our state requires 180 days of homeschool. And so what I do is I write what number day we are up here. Because if we took a field trip, it was a half day, then all of our lesson numbers aren't going to match up. So if it's day, 100, well, we might not be on lesson 100 and everything because we did a half day, or we didn't do spelling because we took 2 days off for Thanksgiving, whatever. So I have that up here so I know this is about where I should be, and the state says 180, and we're only on 100. So I can tell my kids, no, we've got 80 days of school left. We're getting there. And so it's just a nice visual for them to have of, how many days are left. So this planner starts in June. It gives me June 28th, 29th, and 30th. So technically it starts in July. It just gives you those last few days because that's Monday, because July started on a Thursday. And so that is 2021. And it gives me, none of these are pre-filled in. So it doesn't have on, let me find it here. Get to December 24th. It's blank like every other day. It doesn't say Christmas Eve or, anything. So it is still blank like normal, which means this year Christmas is on a Saturday. Super convenient for the rest of us. And the beginning of the month, every month, it's going to give you your overview of things to accomplish, special activities, the website's reading list, prayer requests, and supplies needed. So this one is technically July to June, and I believe I get a full month of June. Yep, so it goes to July 1st because that's a Friday that finishes up that last week in June. So you get from like June 29th to July the 1st or whatever. So it's full 11 month. July to June. So in the back, it's going to give you student records. It's got cute designs like this at the beginning of every month. This one is from Psalm 118:14. The Lord is my strength and my song. It's going to give you a place for records and curriculum. So this is your student section, and it's going to have your simple attendance keeper is in the back. The sample's in the front. The actual assignment or attendance keeper is in the back. And it's got enough for 6, I believe, children, just like at the front. And this is your curriculum tracker in the back for, what did we use this year? If you didn't keep everything together. A section for notes in the back. For notes in the back, it's a full page. This last page has a little pocket on it, and the back cover matches the front. So this year is plants. The biggest thing about this planner, and I'll be honest, I was a little hesitant to share it because I love this planner. They only make so many. Once they're out of stock, they're out of stock. So if you wait till, August to order this, it's probably not even going to be in stock, and you're not going to get it. They do not resupply. So if you want this, order it in the summer. I order mine early. I order mine in like April or May. As soon as in April, I start checking that website to see, are they out yet, if they released them yet. But now they have the undated ones, so those might even stay in stock. I don't know. I've never seen the undated ones before. So in spring, as soon as I see it, I buy it. Taxes and shipping is like $31 and some change, so just under $32. And that's my planner for the year. So once I order our curriculum, once I get it here, then I will be able to show you guys what we use, how we use it, why we use it. I'm going to go into all of that and how I put this planner together and use it. We're not super pre-planned, so the things at the beginning, the yearly overview, I don't ever use. I just follow the lesson plans from the curriculum we use. That's why I use what I use. The monthly overview at the beginning with things to accomplish and special activities and all that, I don't even use that to the full extent. But if there's, a few things that I'll use it for, but I'm not super scheduled. So anyway, that is the homeschool planner we use. A simple plan from Mardell Bookstore. So if you guys are looking for something, I hope that, if this is what you're looking for, I hope it helps. And it's, going to help your homeschool journey be just a little bit easier. So until next time, I hope you guys have a wonderful day.